Hello. This is the course registration project by Group 2, with the group consisting of Yan Chuan, Kana Cohen, and Anthony. The purpose and significance of this capstone project is this is a course registration system for a university that we have created called Edelfelt University. The university has a splash image, a quick mission statement to inspire students to enroll in the university, student stories of students who have succeeded at our university. This is a carousel of rotating stories. You can click through, and then when you reach the end, they'll rotate back to the beginning. A mission statement for the university, home, login, and course offered, links from the footer. And then in the header, we have degree programs, courses offered, class search, schedule, and waitlist. So for our degree programs, you can specialize in math, history, or English. Our courses offered are all outlined on this page. And as you can see, you have your department, the number of the course, the name of the course, a short description, and then the credits the course is worth. For the class search, schedule, and waitlist, you can only access those from logging in. I'm currently logged in because I was working on the project, so I'm now going to log out. Now I'm going to go back and enroll as if you were a new student. Inspired to join our university. I'm Kana. My last name is Cohen. Kana@email.com. Password will be password. 1122223333. Major art. Now I have registered for the university successfully, so I'll go to login. Kana@email.com. Password is password. We are now logged in. And so now we can go to class search, schedule, and waitlist. So first, let's check our schedule. We currently are not registered for any courses, so let's fix that. We'll go into our class search, and I want to do math. So I'm really interested in this Math 220 course, and I see that it has 0 seats available and a prerequisite. So I'm going to enroll for the prerequisite, go to my cart, register for all courses. Now I have registered. I'm going to go to my schedule and mark the course as completed. Now I've completed the course. So I can go back to my class search, go back into math, search for it, and I see that I can now take the course. But because it's still full, I add to my wait list. Now, when I go look at my wait list, I see that I'm the 4th student who wants to take that course. So when this number drops down to 0, that means that I'll automatically be enrolled in the course and it'll be removed from my wait list. So while I'm waiting on this course that I would like to do, I'm going to look at other courses that interest me in the university. And I see that there are a whole bunch of courses that have prerequisites, and most of these rely on Dance 104. And so I'm going to take that. And I see this is for the contemporary modern dance, does not take any prerequisites, so I'll register for that as well. I will now go register for both courses. I go back to my schedule, mark both courses as completed. And now I'll go back to my schedule, back to my class search. I'll type in dance, and I see that I've filled half the prerequisites for 2 courses, but I need to take the other prerequisite in order to enroll. If I attempt to enroll in a course that does not have a prerequisite met, although I can add it to my cart, it does stop me from registering for the course. So that is our course registration project. So some lessons learned from our project is when we were designing the API, we should have made it so that we should have thought of what we wanted the student to interact with first and how we wanted to do that, and then created the backend from that, rather than creating what we believe to be an efficient backend and then the front end to tack onto it. The reason being is if we look at our code, we have logical tables and a solid backend. We have a waitlist, student, registration, instructors, and courses. All of this designed by Anthony, and it works extremely well. It's efficient, and there's no duplication in the database. So some lessons learned for this project is in the back end, and I'm going to just go there now. So in the plugins that Yanchuan and I created, what you can see is if you go into the course registration API, we have our course registration endpoints, which are the get, the post, and the requests. And so what it is that these will, when they are queried with certain data, such as the schedule for a certain student's ID, they will return all of the information that you need for the student's schedule in a JSON, which is helpful. Something that we could have done better is figuring out what information that we needed in this shortcode course API earlier on in order to create the tables that we desired, or more accurately, really honing in on how we want to do the waitlist functionality and how we would make that interact with the tables. And so what we ended up doing is we ended up making it such that the waitlist functionality was similar to the registration functionality, and then just having a function that was written in the course API that made that work. It works well, it is efficient, but we could have figured that out easier with more communication early on. Altogether, our team's biggest strengths were a combination of Yuan Chuan's vision, Anthony's drive and determination, and my experience. All of us coming together were able to create an effective course registration project.